moving your presentation. Team 8, cute system, still on the challenge, lunar power.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Can you share my screen?
Yes, your screen is on. You can start when you wish.
Okay. So, good evening, everybody. We are Team 8, and we'll present you the cute system, which will solve the problem of lunar energy. Okay, so imagine it's the year 2040 and the humanity has reached another milestone. We set up a colony on the moon. But as we see, it's not that, it's quite sad, it's dark, it's cold, the conditions on the moon are not ideal for human survival. So that's why we come with our modules, which will provide heat and electricity to the lunar colony and will help it to grow into the colony of 1,000 people. But of course, we're not in the year 2040, so how does the lunar market look now in the year 2021? So the predictions by PwC estimate that the lunar market will grow exponentially, and in the year 2040, if we powered the whole habitation just for life support, we estimated that our system would take 3% of the lunar market. Who will our system be for? So we will provide heat and electricity to space agency or research institute who will have habitations or installations on the moon and will need energy from us. To prove that our system would be useful. For example, for one of the small rovers of off-world, from one of their mining rovers, it would take 40 minutes to charge this rover by our system. I'm sure that by now you're all curious what this system is. So Qt is a controllable unit of thermal energy. It's an energy module which consists of 3 main parts and which produces heat and electricity. So first part of our system is our solar panels, who will be positioned at the peaks of internal light to profit the most of the solar energy. We'll create heat from this solar energy, and we will partially put it directly to our customer, partially we will feed it to our Stirling water, which will change the difference, or which will transform the differences in temperature of the heat provided and the cold ground of the moon into the piston movement, and this mechanical energy will be transformed in our generator into electricity. This electricity will go into the system of our customers. So we will provide heat and electricity to our customers, and we will regulate them depending on their current needs. Our system will be able to, or one of our modules will be able to power 50 inhabitants and even more, and it will provide 21.6 kilowatt hours, which is comparable, for example, to an average wind turbine. Why our system is better than the others? So there are other technologies providing energy, for example, photovoltaic panels or laser in space. Photovoltaic panels are good in terms of quality and price, but they provide only electricity. Laser in space is also good. They have a lot of functionality, but it could be quite costly. But our system is affordable and it provides both heat and electricity, which is an advantage, of course. Why should you choose us and not the others? Or should you choose us for your needs? We are modular, so that means that the maintenance and transport is made way easier. We would fit into a space shuttle no problem, and we could launch in several stages. We're scalable, so if you need more energy, you can get more of our modules to get more into your system. It's feasible, it's no rocket science, it's technology which is already existent and tested. For example, the Stirling motors. There are a lot of them, and we will just adapt the system and the system of cogeneration for the needs of the moon. We're affordable, so we calculated that if the system is fully running on the moon with 1,000 people, we would charge 2,000 euros per year per person, which compared to the price of energy in Belgium of 1,300 is not a bad price at all. How we will do it? So this is a quick overmap. We'll need 7 million euros spread into 10 years. So we will need to design our module, to implement and to create a primary prototype, to test and to optimize, to make a final prototype, final test and manufacture, and then we can launch on the moon. But of course, we have short-term plans to prove that our system is feasible. So for 50,000 euros for 6 months before the fundraiser for the final project, we will collaborate with partners to help us improve our technology and make the concept fine-tuned and ready to be prepared. Then we would talk about with our customers. Yes, customers.
10 seconds, please.
Yes, to get data, to formalize our concept, to create a demo of simple model and simulations to prove the technology behind it. Then we will validate and we can launch our full-time project.
Thank you.
Thank you for your attention, and we're ready for your questions.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking to the jury, man. Jury floor is yours.
Yeah. Yes, maybe one question. Do you intend to only sell your product for activities on the moon, or do you have also ideas to sell it on Earth?
It's difficult to sell it on Earth because we don't have a big delta temperature. So it's better if we launch this on the moon, but we don't. Yes, you want to add something?
I can reply. Our system is based on a Stirling system, and then this kind of system always exists on Earth. And then our technology just use the thermal principle of the Stirling, and then we adapt this in the moon. So in Earth, it can work if you want to test our technology. So it's okay for us.
Second questions?
Yes, I have a question on the Stirling engine. You know that Stirling engines are almost 150 years old, if not more. Do you have a proof of concept, at least theoretical, for the efficiency of the Stirling cycle on the moon?
Yes, we do. Actually, there are a lot of patents already existing, which comes from NASA, which comes from other institutes, which are already, in theory at least, as you said, which could be working on the moon.
And the motor Stirling is a very simple motor based on thermo reaction. So it only depends on a differential temperature, one part heating, other part cooling, and the only problem of the moon is the construction, the transportation, and the adaptation of the no atmosphere and all the problems on the moon. But yes, we
Short
saw,
one, please.
sorry. Yes, we saw that motor Stirling is good and efficient for the moon.
Thank you, Team 8. We will now need to shift. Thank you for your presentation and looking
I will
forward.
stop sharing if I can. Yes.
Thank you. We will now switch to the presentation of Team 9 with Lunar Link, which is on the topic Lunar Orbital Services.
Hi, can you see and hear me?